I stand before you today on behalf of Baloch National Movement to present a petition that is as much a legal necessity as it is a moral emergency. We are here to address a disturbing reality. The Netherlands has become the second largest supplier of major arms to the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. In 2024 alone, Dutch military exports reached a record of 346 million, with 20% of our global arms trade flowing directly to a regime currently engaged in what is documented as a systematic campaign of state-sponsored violence. The core of our argument is simple. Dutch technology is facilitating internal repression. The human cost of strategic trade, while these exports are often framed as maritime defense, the Pakistani military operates as an indivisible entity. The advanced C3 command, control, and communication systems and radar provided by Dutch firms are integrated into a national network used to coordinate land-based raids and aerial strikes against civilians. In 2025, we witnessed a terrifying shift in Balochistan. Drone warfare. We have documented quadcopter strikes on civilian settlements, including an attack on October 5, 2025, that killed 6 people, 4 of them children. Enforced disappearances. Last year, we have documented more than 1,445 cases of enforced disappearances in Balochistan. Dr. Shabir Baloch was abducted from his home, and there were multiple women as young as 15 years old girls were forcibly disappeared by the Pakistani military, targeting the vulnerables. The state is now disappearing students with disabilities, such as Mahjabin Baloch, and violently suppressing peaceful female-led grassroots movements such as Baloch Yakjehti Committee. Its leadership is currently in prison without any crime. They have been just trying to push it through their courts, using their courts to silence the dissent, which is opposing the military violence against the civilians. Dr. Maharang Baloch, Bebagar Baloch, Gulzadi Baloch, and Beba Baloch are the leaders of Baloch Yakjehti Committee who have been imprisoned without any charges. And they have committed no crimes, but they have stood against oppression. By continuing these exports, the Netherlands is in direct contravention of Section 2 of the EU Common Position, which mandates the denial of export license if there is a clear risk. The equipment will be used for internal repression. In Balochistan, this is no longer a risk. It is a documented certainty. Our demands to the Tweede Kamer, we formally request that this House invoke an immediate export freeze on all military and dual-use goods to Pakistan, including parts for naval aircraft and C3 systems. Launch a parliamentary inquiry into how Dutch radar and communication technology are being utilized in operations that result in civilian casualties. Exert diplomatic pressure for the safe return of the disappeared. The Dutch touch in engineering should not be the silent engine behind the kill and dump doctrine. We urge you to choose human rights over record export values. The lives of the Baloch people depend on the courage of this parliament to end this armed deal immediately. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for raising these concerns with us about the situation in Balochistan. If you give me the petition, I will make sure that the committee members will get it. And we will also, given the information that you provided, make sure to share it with colleagues of the Foreign Trade Committee.
Sure.
Because I think it's partly also in their domain.
We have already documented everything in our petition. Uh, the violations that are taking place, also the recommendations which we already discussed now, but everything is in the petition itself.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much
Thank you for coming.
for listening to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, it's okay.